Well, hello everyone. This is Candace from View from My Landlocked Beach House. I am back with you today, and we are actually, I'm so excited. We're actually doing the first plan with me in my 2022 Franklin Covey planner. Once again, this binder is from their collab with Planner Love, and I believe the name of it is Asparagus, but the pattern on it is Dottie. And again, like I said in my walkthrough video, which I will link in this one, it's just adorable. The colors are wonderful, but they're muted so they're not obnoxious, which I appreciate. To be fully transparent, since January does begin at the end of this week, the weekly pages in here, so I have the calendars, the weekly pages, and daily pages. The daily pages, of course, don't start until January 1st because that's when the new year starts. But the weekly pages do begin tomorrow, December 27th. So because January does begin at the end of the week, and I typically plan at the end of the week unless I'm planning daily, I do have January's calendar kind of mapped out, and I can share that with you. And then I do have this next week a little bit planned out. There may be a couple things I need to update, but I just wanted to show you the process and how I plan on working this. Also, on my walkthrough video, there were a couple of questions about the materials that I'm using, so I will link the markers and the pens below in the description box if I can still find them on Amazon. And then somebody had also asked me about color coding, and I'll show you that when we get to the monthly spread. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to jump in and make this plan from my landlocked beach house. Okay, so as we open up, first thing you'll see is all my fun stickers and all that good thing, and then page flags, sticky notes, which I think are essential for any planning setup. These are the friction markers, and I can get the one that I'm using as a highlighter from over here. They come in all kinds of fun colors, and the set that I got actually had all the colors in. There's about 4 more that I don't have with my binder, but I do have. There's an orange and a purple and a different color pink, and I think maybe a black. But the tips look like that. And then if you need to erase, this is actually your eraser. And you just rub it on the page, and it doesn't leave like eraser fuzz all over. They're really nice. I like them a lot. And then the pen that I'm using is also erasable ink. They have these cute little sea creatures on them. This is their ballpoint, their gel pen, and they did come with refills, and then this is the eraser for those. And again, I'll try and find them on Amazon and leave them linked below, but we'll just set those aside. So these are the colors for my color coding system that I'm going to try and use this year. And basically the way I set up my color coding system is what's truly important. So like I have a color for myself, and it's pink because that's my favorite color. I have a color for my husband, and that's his favorite color. I have green for paydays and things, you know, related to when money is coming in. I have brown for when money is going out and we have to pay bills and that kind of thing. Yeah, I could make a comment on that, but I won't. The yellow I'm using for projects and things that I'm working on, like YouTube and things like that, because that will allow me to really be able to focus at a quick glance. So I think that's important. And then blue, this particular blue I chose for my self-care activities because that's something that I really want to focus on this next year. And that will help, I think. And I'll show you when I get to the monthly goals, what I mean when I say that. So we're going to flip a few pages in, and I've got some goal sheets and that kind of stuff up here. And then my yearly fold out, which I love. That's a good planning grid sort of thing. And then we get to January. All right, and as I told you, I've kind of gone through this a little bit already. And I do have it decorated somewhat because I can't help it with the stickers. I just love them. They're adorable. And you know what? It brings me joy. So why not? But down the side of the page here, I have some goals. I've got enrichment goals. My husband and a couple of friends and I started a podcast last year, and we have been on a break for the holidays, but we need to get started with that again and do season 2. So I've got that here. I've got my self-care goals and things that I really need to keep in the front of my mind this year. I mentioned in my last video that I do have some health issues that I would like to get past. So then there's a designation, a professional designation that I'm working towards at work. And I need to take a couple more tests for that. So, and then I've just got a little Tofu the Panda sticker down here with a top hat because he's fancy, and just some little embellishments. Then I have, okay, so here's where the color coding starts in. You can see where I want to do different videos with the yellow dots. Also, my husband and I both sing in our church choir. I marked rehearsal times with that. My mom's birthday is on this day. And that's a little Popcorn the Unicorn birthday sticker. I think Popcorn is just so cute. And then I have the 3rd off as a day off from my full-time job. So I've marked that with my pink sticker. And then I've marked our paydays with the green dot. I have an eye appointment on the 13th, so I marked that with my color of dot. And then we have a grooming appointment for our dog, and that I just marked with a remember this sticker because I don't have a color category for her. I probably should, but I don't yet. This is a work in progress, of course. I think that's everything for the month. So then if we flip over, I've got goals for the month, and my self-care is in blue, or things that are going to be good for me. Then I've got projects, and then the podcast and the YouTube videos that I want to get done. And again, this is a work in progress. So as we think of things to do, then I've got my weekly tasks, because this is where the weekly pages start. So these are the things that I need to track for medical reasons, and I'm going to do that on my fitness tracker page. The videos I want to film, and then stuff for the podcast. And those are what I want to do for the week. So then we're going to get into the weekly pages. So this is the first half of the week. It is December 22nd or 27th through the 29th. I've got a day off tomorrow. Again, my full-time job is closed tomorrow because of the Christmas holiday. So I've got a goal of doing 30 minutes a day activity-wise. And most of the time I've got lots and lots of exercise DVDs and that sort of thing. But I think I'm going to keep up the variety, I think I'm going to pull from YouTube, because I know there's like Sharona's Hill and EMK Fit and MadFit that are really, really good videos, and I'll just pull from them because they're a lot of fun as well. So I'll do those. Then down in the daily tasks we have a cleaning service that comes to our house once a month. And so there's a little unicorn sticker for them. They're supposed to come tomorrow. I don't know that they're on their same schedule since it was a holiday. Yesterday, I don't know if they're observing the holiday tomorrow and taking the day off like I am. And then I'm going to be trying to do some vlog videos and studying for my industry designation. This is my menu planning page, and that's part of what I'm going to do during this video today. Make my shopping list, because I always do menu planning and groceries on Sunday. And then this page is my health and fitness tracker. So I'll track my water intake, because that's something I really need to get better at. My meals, exercise, what I do, and then the goals and notes. So the things that I wanted to track are going to be recorded down here. And then this is the second half. Again, we have the 30 minutes of activity. Friday, I am actually working in the office. Working at my full-time job. And we do have plans that evening with some friends. So I'm going to skip and give myself a day off of the activity that day. But other than that, you can see I have it on every day. And I'm going to try and menu plan and order groceries next Saturday versus next Sunday, just because it will feel more like, I don't know, it's just something new. New year, new starts, right? So there's that. So let me go ahead and pull these pages out. And let me see, is there anything else? No, that's the following. Yeah, that's the following week. So then next week, I will go through my page and know what good happened, what bad happened, what I need to work on, that sort of thing. And that will go here. And then when I start next week's planning, I'll also be into the daily pages. So I'm going to pull these pages out for the week, and I'll be right back. Okay, so one thing I did notice that I did not have written down was that for my full-time job, I am actually on a hybrid schedule. So I work 3 days from home and 2 days, typically Wednesdays and Thursdays, in the office. Because of the rising numbers of COVID cases, they've scaled that back and given us permission to work fully remote if we want to. We're welcome to go into the office, but it's not necessary. This week, however, we are going to be in the office on Wednesday. My team, which is a small team, there's like 5 of us on the team, but our leadership has asked us to come in because they have like gifts for us or something. So we're going to do 1 day in the office this week, and that's going to be on Wednesday. So I need to write that down, because I will tell you, it does get a little bit, it does get a little confusing when it's always like coming and going, and what day am I here and what day am I not? So I do need to write that down. So that'll be Wednesday of this week. And then I won't go in Thursday, and I think I've got everything else. So that will be that. And then we just need to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner meal planning and the shopping list. So I will do that next. And typically, like if during the work week or whatever, my husband and I are both kind of creatures of habit. Like we like to have the same breakfast, we like to have the same lunches, and then just vary it up for dinner, because it's just easier that way. To, basically plan dinners, because we'll do what we always do for breakfast and lunches. So here's my meal plan for the week, and I just now need to switch this over and make sure I have everything to do it on my grocery list. So that will be the next step in this process. Okay, so I've got my menu plan on the front and then my grocery list on the back, which is actually pretty small. We've got a lot of stuff on hand now already, so I don't need to buy it. It's just making sure that we do have enough to get us through the week. And then this piece will be kind of something that I have to do throughout the week to record information. So 12, 27 through Jan 3rd, 2nd. And 22. Okay, so then I'll track my water. I want to get at least 8 8-ounce glasses per day. I'd like to double that actually, because I think we all feel better when we're hydrated. Then I'll track my meals here. I know I have it here, but I want to record what I actually eat, because a lot of times, just based on different things, this will change based on if, whatever happens during the day. And then I'll do my exercise, and then the stuff that I need to track, I will track down here. So that will be a clear picture, or we'll start making a clear picture of what's going on. And then we'll start planning next week, along with daily pages then. So my ideal of having these kind of sandwiched together with the tracking pages and a menu page is just so that I'm forced to look at it and I don't have to go in 15 different places. That is an exaggeration. 15 different places to look for the information that's going to help keep me organized. So, yeah, I think that is it for the week. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a very, very happy new year. Again, I will link the pens that I'm using and the markers in the description box below. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, and we will talk to you next week. Happy New Year, everybody, and thanks for watching.